Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and how can you draw a description? Find out. Hi, I'm Mike from Scoutadelic, and subscribe to the channel. Come on, you know you want to. It's got tons of activities, games, craft ideas, things that will spice up your scouting this year. So do it for free, help me out, and yeah, have some fun with it. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple activity, which is draw the description. So this is really good for getting the scouts to visualize things differently. Okay? So what you're going to do is every single person is going to need a pen and a paper, and what I would suggest is doing it in a circle, or if we're back online then you can obviously do this on Zoom as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to read a description about a person, and you're going to do it in the first person perspective, so then you're not going to say he or she, you're not kind of giving them as the information that they're really wanting, you're going to give them something more, and I'll give you some examples later on. And then everyone from that description is going to draw the person that they picture, so what they see in their mind. So some of them you might say, right, just close your eyes and just imagine what this person is, and then you're going to draw them and let them go off. I would also give them maybe some colours, so you know, if you're in a whole circle, maybe a few colours sprinkled around the place, so you know, you don't need the same colours for every single person. They can mix and match and go from there. Give everyone like a few minutes to do this, and then see what everyone has drawn. So what is the same with obviously the whole circle, and also what's different? You know, what are they wearing? What colour is the skin? What gender are they? The age, height, weight, all these different factors. Have a look and see if what are similar and what are totally different, as in, actually, we don't have anyone who's drawn something like that, okay? Also, remember, you're not giving them amount of time to draw this. They're only going to have like a small amount of time, so maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So it doesn't have to be amazing artwork. So again, you know, if someone's terribly awful at it, which is probably me, then, you know, find the positives out of there, find what they've obviously picked up on from the description. And then, at the end, you're going to show everyone a picture and reveal their name, and then chat about who's obviously the closest and who's got the most significant difference. So, you know, if it's a woman, well, how many are men that were drawn? So, some examples that you can actually do is, this is person 1. I taught mathematics at a school in Maryland. I served as a Girl Scout leader for more than 30 years. I worked at NASA as an engineer. I was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 2019. The answer is Mary Johnson. Another person that you can do is, I've been a newsreader and presenter on TV. I was awarded an OBE. I'm the president of the BBFC. The answer is Natasha Kaplinski. Finally, another one that you could do is, I won 11 Olympic gold medals and hold over 30 world records. I won the London Marathon 6 times. In 2020, I was elected Chair of Trustees for the Duke of Edinburgh Award. The answer is Baroness Tanny Gray Thompson. Now, just you obviously watching this video, listening to those descriptions, you may have got some of the things right, but also you may have obviously got some things drastically wrong. And the reason why is something called unconscious bias. So what that means is when we have a stereotype about groups of people without actually realizing it. For example, we'll more than likely, if someone says a doctor, first thing that springs into your head is usually a male doctor, whereas if you talk about a nurse, it's usually female. This is usually because of the media, what you see on TV, things like that. Everyone has an unconscious bias, okay? It's not something that you can change, it's just part of how our brains understand the world. but it's important to challenge those, okay? Because those unconscious biases are from what we see in real life, what we see in the media, the news, on TV, on movies, and that creates our bias. So maybe it's a good idea to actually ask the young people, well, why did they choose a certain thing? For example, an Olympic athlete, you wouldn't automatically think of someone as a disability, so in a wheelchair, for example. Same with someone who works at NASA who's a scientist. Now I obviously threw in the Girl Scout bit, so it would be a female, but maybe the race was not the same. Newsreader, for example, most newsreaders nowadays are male. We do have like sort of female newsreaders, but your automatic unconscious bias may go male rather than female. So we associate jobs, achievements, and personalities to specific people. Media builds characters on ignorant and harmful stereotypes as well. Usually, I'm sorry to say, but a gay person is usually going to die in most, if not all, films and TV. Thankfully, we do survive every now and again on odd moments, but mostly you'll find that if they are in love, one of them is going to obviously pop their clogs, especially in TV nowadays. So those different types of things are a stereotype that is in the media today. If you wanted a strong character, it usually went to a male rather than a female. Now media is trying to mix things up, but it's very rare, and you still see that you'll always have the man rescuing the woman, whereas the woman is quite capable of doing that as well. So it's something to talk about and discuss. So you can talk about how we discriminate because of race, gender, sexuality, and also if we understand the problem, we can hopefully better address it in the future. It's a really fun activity to do because it's very hard, and sometimes we don't realise that we will automatically go with maybe one sex over another, or one race over another, or one sexuality over another, whereas actually there are female doctors, there are male nurses, there are gay people who actually live happily ever after, things like that. It's a really good activity to do, but it's also a really good topic to start discussions early. If you like this video, then obviously give it a thumbs up and share it around because it's a fantastic idea and great activity to do. Otherwise, I'll see you again soon for another one of these. Bye.